YouTube, how are we? I went on a little bit of a break, not intentionally, just a lot of things happened. I competed. Let's go. So I competed. We're gonna upload the comparisons. So I did the France Pro Show lineup of 15. I got 11th, which obviously the compared to me, you always want to do well. I knew I wasn't going to win. Do you know what I mean? I've only been pro for a minute, but it was really good to get my feet wet. International show against Olympians as well, and not be out of place. Not be like, oh my god, this is so far away. Obviously, I was chatting with Paz, who's always giving me honest feedback. He said anywhere between sort of, you say seventh and eighth, around that. Seventh or eighth would probably be like really fair, but then obviously that's the game as well. So I was over the moon with it. I came in about 3 kilos heavier than April, with a better look, more conditioned, more muscular. So happy days in terms of ticking that box off. Paz had his best showing as well, which was amazing. Obviously, we got to share the day together. Proper meathead weekend. He got third in the highest standard I've seen in terms of classic amateur Europe show as well. So he's locking it in. We know where, but he knows where he needs to improve. Just a matter of time as they go, but we're happy. And so, of course, we're back. We're back. We competed on Saturday. Today is Tuesday. Going to go through a back session as always. Enjoy. We may have a bit of a conversation along the way, see how we're feeling.
Still pretty knackered.
We're pretty knackered, to be fair, but we're keen to get back on the horse for everyone as well. So it could be a dead session, it could be an alright session. See how well the pre-workout kicks in. Today's session is just a freestyle. Like, we don't want to put the pressure on getting right back to it just yet. My show was 8 p.m, so I had to go through the dehydration process at 8 p.m. No food during the day to keep the waist in. Paz as well, long days. Obviously, he's been at like low weight for nearly like 6 weeks now. Anyone who's been truly shredded knows that every day is hell. He's gone through 4 peaks as well: depletion, free feed, dehydration. So this is just for us to have a bit of a bro sesh, bit of a catch up. And then we're actually going to go for our first bro date in nearly a year. Me and Paz are best friends of 20 years. Bodybuilding has put a wedge in our friendship. So we're going to be looking forward to that afterwards. So we're kicking things on with a bit of a different sort of session just to keep things moving. Straight on pull down into a pull down itself. Enjoy. Thank you all for the support. I'm sorry I disappeared. I also have had 10 clients competing over the last 3 weekends. And of course, as a coach, I've got to prioritize that, prioritize my energy, which has been amazing. We've got place-ins, all going on. But we're back on the tube, thanks to Fran. So let's get into it. Enjoy. How's the body feeling?
It's all right, mate.
Yeah.
Fucking sore. What sore is it? Sore number
10.
No way has he come back. I don't even know.
I don't know.
The last one I remember
Don't know.
was sore 3.
Yeah.
You and Sam Morris.
Sam Morris. Yep. Lovely. Oh, that's a good sign. You can actually be bothered to do them up.
Yeah.
That's where we know the energy.
Props are off.
Yeah.
Do you know what I did last night? Ran up the stairs.
Ran up there.
Ran up there.
Fucking hell. Yeah, nice.
Got the lasagna.
Yeah.
What's that? Forgot the salt. So I walked down.
Say what? Okay.
Like, lasagna's getting cold.
Yeah.
I went.
For me, it's Usually when I get home from whatever, if I forget something, I just leave it in the car.
Yeah.
Whereas now I'm actually like, I'll go pick that up, I'll go pick that up from
Yeah.
that chair now.
Not everything.
No, but
yeah,
it's a step forward now.
Yeah, so true. A bit of like manky fucking Tupperware.
Exactly. Two sets. We're gonna do nipples again. 3 working sets for this. When it comes to pullover, you need to remember to call it the pullover, not straight arm pull down. I think as soon as you hear straight arm pull down, rightly so you think arm straight. The pullover is you don't want your arm straight. Obviously, if you're extending the arm, you're going to feel it in your tricep, which is a real common one where you'll feel, oh, I feel it in my tricep, feel it in my tricep. So if you watch as Paz is doing it, you keep the bend in the arm. Focus on bringing those elbows back behind the rib. No triceps involved. The hands are just hooks. Don't be pulling. They're just hooking on. And you're just concentrating on pulling with that elbow coming back. And then we're going into just a pull down variation. It's a little bit of lat, a little bit of teres. We're driving up, avoiding the shrugging momentum, nice and strict. Driving those elbows again, down and in. Which one to do next? Yeah. Lovely, mate.
Oh, mate, how are we doing?
Come on, mate, you good? Good, man. Drop set. One plate.
Here we go.
Get nasty.
Going to one.
No. Oh, one more. Yep. So the next movement, T-bar row, chest supported. Go with a neutral grip. Making sure we can get the chest over to get a nice big stretch. Driving up, focus on more like upper back with this one. We're absolute meatheads. We forgot our straps. So obviously we're not gonna be able to maximally load. So just a way to push that set a little bit further along. Just gonna chuck in a little drop set. Very useful tool. And obviously I said today just get things moving, provide some cues along the way. So as Paz is jumping into this T-bar, we'll take a nice big breath in, and then we take a breath out and get everything as short as you possibly can. And the battle is the forearms go versus the back. So hopefully Paz gets some fatigue in his back before his forearms blow out. Come on, mate. Lovely. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Come on. Lovely. Yep. Yep. Come on. Lovely work. So, in terms of the plan of attack with the old steroid use, so I'll now be dropping to TRT, true TRT, meaning that the goal is that my test levels will be 25 nanomole. For me, I know that dose needs to be around 120 milligrams of test per week. There'll be nothing else in play. 10% and metformin if you want to include those. It'll be like a full clear out. Now the thing you've got to consider, if you're using slow acting esters with your stack, which I do, so test enanthate, even though I've dropped to 150 this week, I'm still going to have super physiological range dose for a good 3 to 5 weeks. So you've got to take this into account when you're considering pushing your envelope. So I plan to be at true TRT for at least 8 weeks. So I'll get blood work done in 12 to 13 weeks time. During that TRT phase, once I'm got a nice control of calories in, calories out, once I'm a little bit deeper in, I'll reintroduce growth hormone, and when food allows, reintroduce insulin into that. That's the plan of attack. For me now, with where training's at, I'll go into a new plan and try and squeeze in some natty progression within the logbook. So when I go back onto the blast, massive improvements around the corner. There's a bit of a plan in place just to give you guys obviously full transparency as well. And then see what the future brings. So we are going to be fake natty for a while, which is good. All part of it. Take care of yourself and all that stuff. But yeah, true TRT. Some people take their test too high. It's pretty silly really. The whole point of TRT is to allow your body to get back to a place of homeostasis, which requires natty levels of testosterone to make that happen. Dose it too high, your cholesterol is only going to continue to worsen. Your red blood cell count in particular is only going to worsen. It doesn't serve a purpose. Commit to your health phases as well. Longevity. Another set. Yes.
Come on, 2. Come on.
Yes. Come on. Let's go, man. That's what we do. Lovely, mate. Nice. Yep. Give me good hook though. Say my name, say my name. Lovely, mate. camera. Name, say my name, say my name. Whew. So, movement 3. Horizontal cable row. Keeping the shoulders down, wrapping all the way around. Obviously, we're nice and warm by now, so we just go straight in with the working set. Again, another drop set here, keeping everything moving. Whew. Single arm cable here. Next movement, single arm row. 3 sets. First set, we're just feeling the weight, but we're still taking it as a set, so it's a highest rep set. Then I'll go heavier. Obviously, naturally, that'll bring those rep ranges down a tad. So we're really just ticking all boxes if we look at the movement planes we've done today. Lat and teres, upper back rhomboids, lower lat per se here. Just whizzing on through it. We've got sushi to get to. Do you know what I mean? With this movement, always think elbows closed to you as you possibly can, as far back as you possibly can. Easy money. You should feel that contraction the whole way through. Really nice. Try to avoid any rocking.
You got?
Yes. Hey, Jim.
Can I get you to come swap the cards with me? They got a lorry coming in a sec.
Ah. Whew. Job done. Whew. So we're obviously now in the post-show phase. Anyone who's, whether you're dieting for a particular reason or a show, one of the biggest pieces of advice I can give is keep your routine. Keep your routine as best as you can. Don't suddenly start dropping down on your steps to zero. Keep your cardio in, and that'll really help bridge the gap. It'll also help give you purpose as well. Once you achieve your goal, you can kind of feel the amazing fulfillment you get. Then equally, it can also make you feel quite depressed, lonely. Keep the routine to keep you going through that. Your purpose is the routine, and it will enable you to progress food and get back into the swing of things and give yourself some time. Because obviously it's not my first rodeo. So for me, routine and structure, keep things ticking along. What else? Food as well. Have the rule in your head that if you're going to buy it, you're going to eat it. If you buy yourself a family-sized box of chocolates and you think, oh, I'll just have a couple here and there, you won't, except you're going to eat them all. So if you go into the shops with that mindset, it may help you select a little bit less or something. Obviously, you want to enjoy your food, but boxes of things coming are so big. So I just avoid that, buy like a single item of something. Moderation is key, of course. So I'm going to now hit my steps. So 10K steps. Cardio is 30 minutes training day, which I've done this morning, non-train day 40. I will then taper that cardio down to my sort of health baseline of 100 minutes per week over the next couple of weeks. Training day macros or calories at the moment is 2,650. Non-training day is about 2,500. I finished prep on 2,000 calories a day, 80 minutes of cardio. Just for those who didn't know, it was a tough 3 weeks of that setup. Body weight this morning was 96. I got as low as 90. Show day I woke up 93.7. And I'll hold here for the time being. And obviously let the drugs come out of the system. Gauge on how I train. If training starts to dip, I'll push the food up. Still going to enjoy relaxed meals, as you would have seen me and Paz. So me and Paz are going for food today. So I have 2 off-plan meals per week. And how I do that personally is like an intuition based. So I'll have like my pre and post workout meal, and then I'll go out for the off-plan meal, and then I'll finish the day with like a light protein meal. So it's I know it's a surplus from my baseline a little bit, and then see what data comes back. Obviously, if my weight drops the following day off the back of that, I know to have a little bit more. That's just kind of how I like to gauge things, to be honest. I have a set meal plan, but I will macro track. Obviously, if Beth wants to make dinner, she'll tell me what that is, and then I'll plan my day around the calories as well. So I'm getting the best of everything: structure, routine, enjoyment, and downtime. So on that note, we will see you on the next one. All right. Thank you for tuning in as always. I'll see you in a bit.
Baby, I'm a gangster too. It takes two to tango. You don't wanna mess with me, mess with me.